and go into voicemail. I call it one more time and it stops ringing.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
I'm so mad because I know what has happened. My phone had been stolen at that point.
Good morning! Good morning! Ooh, are you ready to go to Disneyland in your Mickey Mouse shirt? Yes? We haven't been to Disneyland in a while. We're at school, but we're talking about Disneyland because where would you rather be, school or Disneyland? All right, Peyton, you ready?
Yeah.
Thank you, keeper of the backpacks. You got it? There you go. Get it out. There we go. Hop. Probably. We'll see. All right, ready? Let's go.
While the kids are in school, I have some news that I needed to share with you guys. I actually got my iPhone stolen. I'm going to share the entire story with you guys and do something fun to kind of make it entertaining because I have to make light of the story because it's so frustrating that this happened. And if it's happened to you, give this video a thumbs up, even though it shouldn't deserve a thumbs up. But if you've ever had something stolen from you, give this video a thumbs up. Let's see how many thumbs up we can get, because I'd be curious to see, you know, who's gotten something stolen from them. Here's the story of how my iPhone got stolen from me. Okay, so I met this friend in when we were like little kids, probably elementary. Actually, no, it was junior high. Met him in junior high, and we've been best friends forever. We went to school together, we went to high school together. He has 2 little girls and a wife, and I actually, you know, have 2 little girls and a wife too, so our lives kind of have taken a little bit more of focusing on the family rather than focusing on ourselves. So we decide we want to go out and have a little boys' night. So I take him to Los Angeles, California. So when we get to Los Angeles, we check into our hotel, we get dressed, and we end up going to a place called Dave & Buster's. It's almost like a Chuck E. Cheese for adults. They have like basketball. They also have skee ball. So before I get to the part of where my phone actually got stolen, I want to give you guys kind of like the backstory of my night so you can kind of be there with me. We end up playing skee ball, and the top score to beat skee ball is 4,700 points. We were so close every time. And then the person next to us was terrible, and they ended up winning the jackpot. And we asked how they won the jackpot, and they had no clue. They had no clue how they got it. And we asked them, did they get the 4,700 points? And they said no. So then we figured out that that skee ball machine was actually rigged. So here's the fun part of the night. We ended up rigging the skee ball machine where we both were making the jackpot and just raking in these tickets. So that way at the end of our night, we could go to the reward center and claim a prize and actually have something worth buying. When we were done with that, we ended up watching the Laker game, and then we ended up going out and getting some food and hanging out together. And in LA, you don't drive your car normally, you take an Uber. So, on the way home, my phone usually is in the back pocket of my skinny jeans. So when I sit down in a car, I'll take the phone out of the back pocket and I'll stick it down like on the seat or in between my legs, or I'll hold it. When we got back to our hotel and I checked my phone as I normally do, and it wasn't there. And so I start freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, where's my phone? Where's my phone? I ask him to call it. We're in the room and we're searching everything. I'm looking in my jacket pocket. I'm looking in, you know, underneath the bed, underneath anything I could find. I'm searching, I'm scrambling. I call it again, and it just keeps ringing, goes to voicemail. I call it again, it keeps ringing and going to voicemail. I call it one more time, and it stops ringing.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
I'm so mad because I know what has happened. My phone had been stolen at that point. All my stuff is on that phone. My YouTube channel's on the phone, my Instagrams, my Twitter, my email, all my contacts, all my videos, all my photos, everything. It's almost like my life is like in this one little phone. So I end up calling on the way home Apple. I delete my phone entirely. So me and Natalia, a few days later, we end up spending 30 minutes on the phone. I have to go to my carrier. We end up spending an hour there. I've had no phone for 4 days. Hey, listen, I need to get a phone today. I've had a phone for a while. I have some phone calls I need to make done. So we ended up getting to be able to get 2 phones. That's the story. The long story of how my iPhone got stolen. And I want to know from you guys. I know you can't comment because our comment section is disabled, but I want to know from you guys. Maybe go on my Instagram, Jefferson Music, or Natalia's Instagram at Tal Johnson, and tell me if you have ever had your phone or cellular device stolen, and what did you guys do to get it back. I got a phone. I'm very excited. I do have a phone. I got a new phone case, everything, which is really cool. All my stuff is backed up, which is really, really cool. So I ended up not losing anything. I ended up deleting everything off my old phone. So now I know that there's no way that whoever has my phone can't get it. But if you see an iPhone with a red case and it's an 8 Plus and it's in Los Angeles, it's mine. So can I please have it back if you're watching this vlog? No, I'm just kidding. There's no way. There's no one's gonna find it. But anyways, time to go pick up the kids from school. That was my story time of how I got my iPhone stolen. If you guys enjoy listening to more stories rather than us telling you guys and showing you guys a lot of what we do, we don't get to sit down and do story time as much, and I feel like it's really fun and you guys get to see a different side of us. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know that you guys like story time, because we do have a ton of stories that we don't share with you guys, and I feel like it would be really, really cool to be able to do that. Not just me, but Natalia and the kids and stuff too. So if you guys want to hear more stories, smash that thumbs up button and let's do this. Let's go get this from school.
I just got back from school and we are almost home, and I have no homework today, so that is the fun thing. Woo! Woo! When we're driving over here. I said boo. Why? Because I have homework. Oh, yeah, she does. Not I get homework tomorrow. It's just not fair. We're almost home.
Well, your homework is pretty fast.
Yeah, I feel like I could do homework in 10 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I could do homework in like 10 seconds. It's so easy. Well, we're almost home, so see you guys when we get home.
What is going on?
Somebody's excited for dinner. I wonder what we're having.
What's up, Grandma? What's going on today? What are we cooking? Lasagna, pajama dinner party. So we ended up going to Grandma's house for dinner over here. And before we get into like dinner and a bunch of stuff, I actually have a bunch of footage on this lost camera that we found. So I feel like the best thing to do, instead of just throw the footage away, is to show you guys what we haven't showed you guys on this camera right here. So let's go for it. All right, babe.
Are you ready for the big reveal?
I don't want to show the whole thing because it's
the big reveal.
I'm afraid to
of what
scare
my
all the
hair
children.
Looks like. Ready?
Yeah.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my
I'm done.
gosh! Give me a
Do you
side
guys
profile.
Like my new hairstyle.
What is it?
This is what happens when you're 33 and you have to cover your grays.
You don't have grays, really? That's what you're doing? You're gray. Oh my goodness gracious! Look at this. Hey, babe.
It's good, right? You gonna show me your new haircut?
No, I'm not gonna show my new haircut. It doesn't look as good as that. All right, so we just made it home, and I'm gonna try and scare the girls because they're in their bedrooms getting ready for bed. Let's see if we can make this happen.
What's that?
What are you guys doing? Did I scare
We
you?
knew you were coming. We could hear you.
No, you could not hear me. There's no way.
Yep.
No.
I heard you, but I shouldn't scare me. I was just pretending.
What? You did not pretend. Did you really pretend?
Yes.
That was a good pretend. I thought I scared you for reals. All right, girls, you want to end the vlog? You want to end the vlog? It's time to end it. You ready?
Yeah, but you just need to tell me this word. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Can't get me. All right, guys. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.